Good morning, teacher. My name is Sofia Castro, and I'm going to talk about the current trends in communicative language teaching. In 1990s, communicative approach has been widely implemented. It describes a set of very general principles grounded in the notion of communicative competence. In communicative language teaching, it involves an understanding of the process of second language learning. Also, in communicative competence, the goal is the second of foreign language teaching, and in communicative syllabus and methodology is the way of achieve goals. The application of communicative language teaching is depending of the teaching context, the age of the learner's level, and the student's goal. Communicative language teaching has a theory and a practice. A number different educational paradigms and traditions. There is not a single of set practices that characterize current communicative language teaching. Also, it has a classroom characteristics that communicative language teaching is. First, second language learning is facilitated when learners are engaged in interaction and meaningful communication. Second, effective classroom learning tasks and exercises provide opportunities for students to negotiate meaning, expand their language resources, notice how language is used, and take part in meaningful interpersonal exchange. Third, meaningful communication results from students processing content that is relevant, purposes, interested, and engaging. Communication is a holistic process that often calls upon the use of several language skills or modalities. And 5. Language learning is facilitated both by activities that involve inductive or discovery learning of underlying rules of language use and organization, as well as by those involving language analysis and reflection. Also, we have I can say that we have some characteristics of classroom activities. It has 4 characteristics. First, they seek to develop students' communicative competence through linking grammatical development to the ability to communicate. Second, they create the need for communication, interaction, and negotiation of meaning through the use of activities such as problem solving, information sharing, and role play. Third, they provide opportunities for both inductive as well as deductive learning of grammar. And finally, they make use of content that connects to student lives and interests. Next, we have the continuous of the classroom activities. That is, they allow students to personalize learning by applying what they have learned to their own lives. And there are 6 key components in CLT. The key components are: first, focusing on learner-centered than teacher-centered. Second, focusing on process-oriented than products-oriented. Third, focusing on social learning than individuals. Focusing on social learning than individuals. 4, focusing on the study of individuals' differences. 5, focusing on internal than outside the classroom in research and theory building, and emphasizing on holistic learning by connecting the school with the world. And finally, we have 8 major changes in CLT that are: first, learner autonomy. It is when learners choose their own learning, both connect and process. Second, the social nature of learning. it is when learning is a social activity which depends on interaction with others. Third, curricular integration, that is when English is not standalone but linked to other subjects in the curriculum. And the next is focus on meaning, that is when learning activities are about exploration of meaning through content-based teaching. 5, diversity. Learners learn in different ways and have different strengths to develop their learning strategies. 6, thinking skill is when learners develop critical and creative thinking to apply in real life situations. And 7 is when alternative assessment, using multiple forms of assessment such as observation, interviews, journals, and portfolios to measure learners' comprehension. And finally, teachers as co-learners is when the facilitator tries out different alternatives constantly. This is all, teacher. Thank you.